Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm Subponiget Poster, and we are going to find out what those pesky Wardens have gotten themselves up to. We have to storm a fortress.
Has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Clarel of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
What's the shit news?
And the bad news? Adamant called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed. Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Word. Oh dear. Poor bastard. And now we're inside Adamant. We'll, of course, have to fight our way up to where we need to be. We're using our Thread-chosen party here. Cassandra is a good choice to bring along as well with her anti-demon abilities. Because there are a lot of fucking demons in here. Thank you, camera.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
How long will that be?
That's a worrying lack of specificity there, Commander.
There are more of them than I was hoping, Inquisitor.
You don't say.
Warden Alistair will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Clearing out the battlements is an optional objective, but it's not a difficult one, so we're going to do that, because we don't want our guys to die any more than is necessary. is a big fucking rock. Honestly, I really don't want to think about Corypheus's taint. Thanks.
Done and done.
We need to get up there.
Stay back. We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual.
Down here there's some wardens fighting some wardens. So Will help out the wardens.
Brothers, can't you see? This is madness! They're bound to the demons. Keep your distance!
It will be nice.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill.
Well, this motherfucker moonwalks his way out of the scene.
Be harmed.
All right, my men will stay.
Billie
We
Jean's
want no part
not
of this.
my
Deal with
lover.
Clarel as you must.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Nicely done.
He's still going.
Glad some of them could be reasoned with.
Still going. Give me my shit. A little edit while I ran around and picked up some garbage off the floor.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Get up here to the battlements and just take out a few groups of enemies to meet your secondary objective. Again, it's not difficult at all. It's a minor detour. And I was a little, I guess I'll say, disappointed. Wardens can and are pretty much any race. There are dwarves, there are elves, and there are humans. And I suppose for the sake of expediency, they've only got humans in this particular mission. It would have been cool if you were fighting dwarves and elves and humans, but much easier just to use one model, I suppose. There's some stuff in here. Little money, a supply cache. Which we don't need, everyone's doing just fine. And supply caches are a dime a dozen during this mission. Don't be afraid to skip one if you don't need it.
Blood mages! It's always blood mages!
You've got two despair demons, a pride demon, and a mage here. And Hawk's over here.
Inquisitor, always a pleasure.
You can have her follow you or stay with your guys, and we don't need any help, so we'll have her stay with our
Keep the demons off them
guys.
as best they can.
And that was a cutscene from the, or not a cutscene, that was a game cut. I don't know why it just disappears, but not my edit.
Push the wardens back from the ladder.
This group's a little easier. It's mostly just shades. These green health bar guys are Inquisition soldiers that are running around helping us. They can die. They can also be barriered and whatnot to keep them alive.
I suggest we keep moving. Soldiers get tired, demons not so much.
Let Bull drink up. Take our supply cache. There's a note here and there's... I didn't pick it up. But there's some money on the table and a loot box right there too. And Clarel seems to notice that there is something wrong with the mages that have been, or that are binding the demons. Not enough to do anything about it, but enough to write a sternly worded letter. A little more money, and that door is our destination. Ah!
None of the new recruits have been willing to stand down.
Had some really weird sound issues during this recording.
Hardly covered to hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
Remember that elf back in Crestwood that wanted to join the Wardens and I told you not to let her? If you do, she's the one that gets her fucking throat slit here. Don't let her join the Wardens.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he binds your mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Nah, fuck it. This is a great plan.
Bring it through!
Whatever's on the other side of that rift is ugly.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I helped fight the archdemon in Ferelden. Could you consider listening to me?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
You can use your history perk, but we brought Blackwall, so we'll use him.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Finally? Jesus.
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
So we've got a couple of demons to fight. Nothing major here. Same old shit. But now we no longer have hostile wardens running about the place, which helps. You also have the archdemon flying overhead, spitting its fire at you, which will weaken your attacks. Not really much of an issue, however.
How do we get out of here?
Clarel went that way. Care to wager whether she enjoys meeting her new god?
Oops. So now we have to chase down Clarel and Adamant. where my recording fucked up and I had to start over again. The second time. You can just run by these guys if you want. But we like killing things. And there's Clarel. I guess she was kind enough to wait for us.
The Wardens are
You can take swipes at him, but be careful there. You may fall off. And Clarel is pissed!
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens!
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch.
Well, he's kind of an asshole, but he does have a point.
Dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight!
You already have, really.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Thanks for the help, Clarel! Ah, fuck. That's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Join us next time.